The truth is, I am who I am, even if I'm in the flesh. That doesn't mean it's going to change who I am. I'm just going through experiences. And all around me, as I just see fools, that they're in the flesh, they're trying to dance around me, they're trying to get attention, they're trying to get likes, they're trying to get popularity. And it's just a fool because that's not going to, what's going to open up the gates of heaven. The gates of heaven will open up when it's time for the gates of heaven to open up. And I am who I am. And I know that this world is going to be inherited by the meek, not weak, but meek, no matter what wars are fought over it, no matter who they try to lie, cheat, or steal, no matter if they try to buy it or whatever, because you can't buy this world. I mean, basically, you can lease it for a little bit, and those that think they have power over it can receive a certain amount. But the truth is, it's not for sale. And, they might try to be over me or over my estate or whatever like that, or act like, play roles in my life. But they'll basically end up as spirits that, will be seen for who they are. Because that's the truth of it. I just want to go and do as I please. It doesn't matter if I'm in the flesh or not. I can experience things outside this body and be just fine. This is just a cover, and I'm not for sure why it's a cover or why, basically it just kind of holds me to one spot, and, I'm not controlled through it. It's just my environment around me can be controlled, it's some kind of test, they're trying to, you can't take my power away. You can just delay it. And I am who I am. So here pretty soon I'm going to wake up and there's just going to be spirits all about me. They're not going to be in the flesh because they gave that up. They proved that they cannot be responsible with their temporary suits. They're not going to be given the authority or responsibility of this whole world, which is supposed to be like a playground to experience in, but they turned it into something perverse and sinister, and it's just, it's been going this way just until I reach the age of accountability and maturity, because I'm just a child, and that's just the truth of it. I've been nothing but a child, and with a child, you can screw up, you can, make your mistakes, you can learn, you can go about. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to be condemned or judged because I don't condemn or judge others. And I don't know if it makes sense to anybody else, but I am who I am. Am I the God of man? No, I'm not, because I don't want to be the God of man. I am who I am. I don't give myself titles. I don't want to give myself titles. I am love, I am wisdom, I am kindness, I am patience. I am embodied with all the wonderful things that I call to me, and my experiences shape me for who I am. But no, I don't want to be in marriage with anybody. I do, once I'm outside the flesh, I probably won't want a lover or anything like that, and won't even have the tendencies for that. I don't know. But I know at this point in time, as I've grown to the point, there's nobody on my level to be my lover. And I just see him kind of dancing around trying to get my attention. I was like, they don't do anything fucking for me except for put on a show. And I want somebody for me. And it's like they just can't get it through their fucking head. They want to be popular. They want to be seen. They want to be heard. They want all these crowds around them. They want me to worship and praise their name. But I'm like, what? That gets me absolutely nowhere. It doesn't make me happy. I'm going to go my path. And I'm going to leave all that bullshit behind. So all I wanted to tell y'all was like, You want to play? Do you really want to play your games? Because when you play the games of manipulation and perversion and fornication and adultery and idolatry, IDOL, and when you put yourself on stages to be praised and worshipped, it's off with your head, bitches. Because you mess with the heart of Christ, which is love. And the heart of Christ ain't gonna put up with that. It's off with your fucking heads. So if you want your head chopped off and to exist no more, then keep on the road you're going. You can build up in this world and have fame and fortune and all that, but that doesn't mean that you're going to keep that. That means as soon as your time's up, off with your head, and you won't get that time again. And to those that have had the opportunity to have do-overs, your time's up. This is your last life. And I'm not interested in being for those who aren't for me, I'm not Jesus. I grew out of that phase. I grew out of a lot of phases. And now I'm ready to move forward in my experiences, my positive experiences. And I don't care if y'all live or die, because it's just the flesh. And y'all bring on your own experiences. So that's what I gotta say. I was like, I'm done with y'all. I'll be for those who are for me, and that's it. But if they're trying to manipulate me or con me or hold me back, then it's gonna be off with their fucking head too. Because I don't want that shit. Not in my world, not in my heaven. And I don't give power or authority or creative rights to anyone else. I don't put my story in anybody else's experience or authority. So I'm going to say that I am ready to have my cup runneth over, to have my experiences, and to all that stand in my way and try to be my authority or whatever. It's going to be off with your fucking heads.